007, and then
Right.
you'd have to
That's
get
fine.
a new again,
Yeah.
Sure,
That's
but
fine.
then again, it's one of those things where it's like almost reappropriating the most recognized thing. You know, like I always use the example, I would rather see, you know, a ripoff of Indiana Jones than Bradley Cooper just playing a new Indiana Jones. You know, it's like, I would rather, if you want to make that movie, don't shoehorn it into this thing that already exists, because it's the easy thing to do.
Well, the Bond franchise has already set up its legacy as the main character being replaceable with different actors throughout the
Yes,
the
but it's
years.
always
So,
been
which is
a
why I
single
was
person.
so bitter that they felt like they had to kill off James, spoiler, that they had to kill James Bond at the end of this movie. Like, why couldn't they just fucking let him go with his chick after
Right.
he realized what was important in life and she realized what was important in life? Why couldn't they just go be happy together?
Is
Well,
that what
that
you,
could be a
is that
way-
what you,
Things.
That could be a way of them ending the James Bond part of the franchise and starting something else.
Well, that's
But
why I was
there was
thinking
always
maybe
talk
they
that they were
would.
getting another James Bond. So I don't, it's
But is-
weird. I don't know.
As a James Bond fan, and I'm not necessarily saying that's me, but like, is that what you want? You know, to
No.
see your character?
No, I just wanted him to go off and live happily ever after, and then we just have a new James Bond. It's
Yeah,
totally
like,
fine.
like they always do. Yeah. I mean, and that's weird. I didn't know he died, to tell you the truth. I didn't realize that he was going to die at the end. And I'm like, they're not going to kill him. And I'm like, okay, he's definitely dead.
Oh, well,
oh
so
yeah,
I
a
told
bomb
my
landed on top of
mom-
him.
I was like an hour into the movie, and I paused and I called my mom and I told her I was watching No Time to Die, and she says, "Is that the one where he dies?"
Oh,
Oh,
no. Seriously? You didn't know
no.
either?
I guess so.
And he
Oh.
foreshadows it, you know, when he gets in the car with Madeline at the beginning, and he's like, "We have all the time in the world." I'm like,
Yep.
ah, shit. If James Bond says that, you know, people are dying immediately.
I figured she was going to die, like in that car at that point.
That little
Is
girl
that
was
what-
so cute.
Is that when you cried, Amber, when he got blown up by the bomb, or was it when he was on the phone crawling up
He
the
was
ladder?
on the phone, and they were like, I just need more time. We should have had more time. And I was like then going back to all the things that I've regretted in my life, like why have I just not taken the time with the people that I love? And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening?
I don't know. I wasn't crazy about like the whole like emotional arc. Like, I like him, you know, having a love interest and stuff, but it also seemed like, I don't know, more emotional than I personally would want out of
Zach
that.
is like, what is all this emotion in my James Bond
they're-
I
film?
felt
Oh,
manipulated. I'm
everybody's
like,
kissing now. Oh, they're kissing.
Oh.
Ooh, they're
Oh,
hugging.
fuck that. Just
Ugh.
like,
Like,
oh,
Charlotte,
look,
get my peanut butter out of
he's-
my chocolate.